Bring all your pieces to this square.
So you can just...
You bring all your pieces to this.
Papa, do you know this is just a draw?
How is it a draw, Telo?
Find a way to win.
Let's say this is a, for example, it's a draw because only a kings can move and all of the pieces.
Yeah, you'll just play 50 moves.
And imagine this.
Yeah, I agree. There's no point break. Nobody can cross. Nobody can go and attack anything. What will he say? I'm not sure what you'll say. But what I need to do is to come and share something.
Actually,
we actually succeeded in getting this.
I give you 5. I can bet you white can win.
White can win?
Black can win. Black can win.
In this position?
Yes.
Well, how much are you betting?
Let's not bet money because I know you'll lose.
What do you bet?
A hug.
No,
how is that?
Listen.
That's how
Look.
for you.
No, you bet.
Look.
It's a lollipop.
1. Illegal move number 1. Illegal move number 2.
Fine, you get the hug. Chicken. That's very nice. Funny, nice one. Okay, fine.
If I'm glad you can lose.
You could have bet 10,000. So, good. Cheers. So I'm just getting this link quite. Okay.
But I'll show you. Dad, you know something was over there, something about YouTube, something 75, then an E with lines. Dad, can I bet you 1,000 bob that in this position black can win?
Can you bet me?
No. If it's black's turn, black can win 3,000. Let's bet.
Really? That is like saying, can I bet you in this position if it's black to play that the black king is black? Seriously? Yeah. How is that even impossible? Did Telo hear me when I say impossible, not possible? Telo, how is that even impossible?
I've given white a free pawn and white can't win. Look, pick here, pick. Actually, black is winning here in this position. Dad, in this certain position, black is winning.
Who is playing? It doesn't matter.
Hey! Black can move.
Black is winning. No, Telo.
If it's black's turn,
no. Fine, let's put it back the way it is supposed to be. Give me that one. Dad, if it's white's turn to move, black is winning.
It's not supposed to be like this.
Black is... Stop it, Telo.
Okay, so guys, remember that you can join chat live. So we are going to... Wait, Chat, not chat. Okay, but even chat. There's chat live. Great. So we're going to do the basic stuff first, then we're going to do a little bit more of advanced stuff. Telo, please pay attention.
Have you not heard me that I said black is winning? Because now your black king has an empty square.
Okay, let's go through this thing.
Actually here, there's a very strong possibility from what we put here that white is winning.
What?
Because I get what is called a protected passed pawn. This is not like this. How will you stop that guy?
No, it wasn't like that. It was like this.
Okay. So the main principles that I want you to learn today are things called, if you want to win the endgame, you need to create weaknesses. Okay. How do I make this? Generally, there are two things that you can. If there's pawn and king, there are two things you can do. One is force the king to leave a good square, or to leave a piece. Like they have to make a move. Whatever move they make.
Like they are protecting something, and then now you force them to move to another square.
Yes.
So that's what you're saying. I've ever done that on hyperlink.
What is it called? That thing?
Is it Zugzwang?
Yes, it is Zugzwang, but the correct word is Zugzwang. Okay, Zugzwang. So an example of
Let's
Zugzwang.
say this is over here. You can move it. Check. It goes away.
Okay, so Zugzwang is.
Papa, you're removing the king.
Let me give the best example of Zugzwang. Okay, so
Impossible.
this is not impossible
Pass
because black is. Let's see, what's the best? What am I trying to set here?
Pass ban.
I
So
know
these guys are, this way, exactly.
whose turn it is to play.
Yeah, exactly. So in this position, Telo, who is better? It's white to play. Who's better?
White.
White.
What?
I think white.
Who's
is-
better here, Hera?
Dad, imagine there's a possible way out.
Way out of what?
This.
Who's
for
better?
black.
There's a possible way out for black.
Yeah, cause
Okay, who's better first?
black.
How is black better?
Because now your king has to move here.
Okay.
Black plays here.
Okay.
You can
Now what do
capture.
you do?
You can capture.
Oh.
You capture, and then now you're hitting. Now you're winning the game.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
And I said right.
So-
And I said right. And I said right.
Good job.
Actually, yeah. That's,
So
sorry, I
what
didn't say
happens?
can
It
pick
looks
the
like
pawn.
it's equal, right?
But
But
the
you play here, which now puts black in Zugzwang.
But the only move Hera should have saw is something. The only move Hera should have saw.
Should have seen is what move can black play?
If it was black stand,
It's black's turn now. I've
no,
played here as white. Now it's black's turn. What can black play?
I'm not black.
Yeah, you're not.
You're not, I'm black. Just show us black's move. You are white. You've played here. What is the move for black?
Hey, you're black, so you have to say.
No,
Then
you say. I'm asking you. That's what I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you Zugzwang. It's called Zugzwang. Zugzwang, yes.
See this. Is this one going this side or this side?
This pawn is coming this side. And that
I
one
said this.
is... Sorry, this pawn is coming this side and that one is going that side. White is coming here and black is going
Oh,
there.
I thought the black was going this. White was going this side.
White is coming here. And black
If white
is
was going this side, it'd be impossible.
Alright, so Telo, what is the move?
I got out of my mind because I thought
Be courageous, Telo,
this
whatever.
was going this side,
Uh-huh.
and then you could play this because
No, you cannot.
gosh.
And I had a feeling that's the move you were saying.
Okay, I understand why. So Telo is saying she thought this pawn is going this way, so this pawn can
But
move
Dad
here
said
to
he's
threaten.
black, and
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
what move can he play? And the reason is by playing here, I'm forcing black to play a bad move.
Oh, he's in Zugwan right now.
Yes, he's
But you know, I've ever done one
Okay.
type of Zugwan. Let's see.
So,
I want to show you so an example what I do on 5 pounds.
You know, there's something called triangulation.
yes, there is. Let's see.
Tell me,
I thought you
Can
didn't
you
know, so I wanted
queen?
to tell you.
Can you teach me triangulation?
Well, it's when, let's say your kings are here. And now it's black's turn to play. So instead of playing here, he plays here. So now when you play here, now I play here. It's the exact same position, but now it's black's turn to play.
Now it's white's turn to play.
Oops.
Yeah, exactly. So that's actually a very good idea.
Chess Kid is really helping.
Yeah, chess kid. Yeah. But now we'll see where triangulation works. So I'm glad you're already learning some of those things.
let me show you what I was saying. Hera, can you help me with a white queen?
What
And
do you
a
call
So
white
now
bishop?
white queen and white bishop.
And give me a bishop. A black bishop.
The black bishop. Here you go.
Ah, that's not what I want.
Queen here, white queen, white black bishop.
Wait. Dad. It is in check. See? It is in check. This bishop is over here. Not over there. Let it be back home. This over here. This. And
Does your mother have the lamps?
this.
No.
No, give me something like.
But
give
Telo, you know the problem is we don't have a lot of time. Our girls are supposed to go to sleep, and I really have to train you on the end game.
It's a multi move somewhere.
It's a must. It's a check.
Yeah, it's a check. Now, if he moves over here,
So let me tell you the move you should play for Zugzwang. You should play this move instead of checking. You play here.
but how will it be a check right now?
It's not a check. You don't need to check. Zugzwang normally is a quiet move. a move like black is forced to move. Where will black move?
Black's only move is this.
Yes, you
This
see.
is checkmate.
Exactly.
I don't want to checkmate in this kind of thing. To do a check and he leaves that piece to become.
But,
just plays
but that's
here.
not that is not the example of Zugzwang that I want you to learn. The example of Zugzwang I want is not a check. It's like a very quiet move. It's not even, but black has to leave something. Okay, so this is the example. Pay attention, Telo. This is very important. So the first important lesson in the endgame is Zugzwang. The move you're going to play forces your opponent to leave your good square or leave a piece. Like here, when I play this move, he's forced to leave this pawn. Wherever he plays, I'm going to take this pawn. Have you seen? That is an example of, yeah, so I'll maintain my position.
Hey,
Okay.
I tell you what I could do.
Now you can play here.
No, I'm just going to play here instead.
Play Hera.
Then I play here. Have you seen? And actually, opposition is a form of Zugzwang. Because what you're doing, like when you play here, you're forcing me to leave one of these three squares. So it's Zugzwang. Wherever I play, you make progress. Have you seen?
Yes.
So opposition is a form of Zugzwang, and we'll come to it. So the first element, principle, is Zugzwang. Have you seen?
Yes.
The second principle that can help you win chess, other than Zugzwang, is to force the king to do two things. What's up with you?
Nothing.
And your eyes are beautiful. Okay. So,
Hera, you're starting to cry again.
no, she's not. She's not.
She looks like.
Tell her, pay attention. So the first thing is what? Zugzwang. You've understood what Zugzwang is? You've understood?
Yeah.
The second principle is to force the king to do two things.
Can I tell you guys something? These things, I did them on King 17. Imagine.
Okay, so for example here, this king, this is a king right here, right? So this king wants to stop these pawns. This is a very nice example. So he wants to eat this pawn. So I move that pawn, right? If you eat this pawn, that one makes a queen. Okay, let me make it a bit harder. So this king has come to stop this pawn from making a queen, right? So I make another queen the other side. So this king has to do two things. It has to stop this pawn and stop this pawn. Have you seen? Is that possible?
No.
It's making it do.
Imagine when you go by here. Let's do its box. For square. For square. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
This is 4 Telo. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3,
And you
4.
can just draw the square by
One,
moving the
two.
diagonal to the
Wait,
end.
Baba.
You have to count from here 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the pawn. Okay, fine.
I'm going to do something, okay?
Okay,
We are ready for squares. Woo.
fine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But Telo, you don't count this. This is not the square of the pawn. You'll get it wrong. You must start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't start here. Okay? This is like if this king can get here, it's in the square of the pawn. And now you get the square of the pawn. Just draw from the pawn diagonal.
But it will be too late.
C diagonal there, and then you do a square. This is a square. You just do a diagonal straight like that, and then you do that is the square of that pawn. Have you seen? Yeah. So the square is the pawn is not here. Okay, the square is like this. All right. So even if the king can't get into the square, but even if it could get into the square, say it's here, can it get into the square? Like if I go here, it gets to the square, right?
Yeah.
But now I push this other pawn.
And then it goes back here. Wow.
Then I push this other one.
Wow. Hey.
Come here.
Then I push this other one.
Actually, you shouldn't even have pushed it. You gotta just.
Yeah, but I'm telling you the idea of make the king do what? Two things. All right? That's another important principle. So one thing is to try and stop 2 pawns. Another one, let's say for example, I have an extra pawn here.
Outside past one.
Outside, let's see. Let's just make the same position we had created right here. And which one is which here? Okay. So, I play, let's say, I play here, right? Let's assume this pawn is not here. What's a good position for white? To play what? Here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And if I don't have this pawn, now I have to leave my pawn, right? If this pawn is not here and white plays here, black is losing because black has to move away. Okay? So
But
this king, what is this king doing here? Is protecting that pawn. Okay?
And
And attacking this pawn.
now we are gonna put that king to do two things.
Exactly.
Start pushing this pawn.
Very good.
It has to come this side.
Yes.
And then you capture his pawn.
Exactly. Have you seen?
And then he tries to come.
Wait, is it right? So okay, so you see,
No,
look,
no.
I have a question. It's like this, right? The pawn moves. You haven't picked. The king moves. Is it right to make the king go further? Then now you pick.
Okay.
Then now you pick.
Not really. I don't recommend you do that because when you're wasting a move. Okay, so let me give you an example. If you play here, 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 and there, where's your pawn? Your pawn is still back here. You haven't even captured. So now you have to come and capture, then move away. By the time it's capturing that pawn, you've not made progress. Let's look at a different situation. Let's say, for example, we just moved here, and we capture immediately. Then they come, you move away. Then they come, you move here, and they capture. And now you're one move to make a queen. Have you seen the difference?
And look.
You've spent 2 moves, like 3 moves, to make it easier for him to capture. So normally the pawn that is going to capture, leave it as far behind as possible. Say for example,
Imagine only this and this can be its box. That's only possible.
So another very easy example was forcing the king to do 2 things. Is this position, Telo. Okay? What is the work of this king in this position? What must it do?
Try to protect all of their pawns.
Protect these pawns, and what else?
And to clear all of these pawns.
Oh, no, you can't clear these ones. What is it?
To protect his pawns and to stop this pawn.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I now got what you need.
Alright?
Now you come and exchange of these pawns because you have an extra pawn. Start pushing.
Don't exchange these pawns.
Oh,
If you exchange these pawns,
It's a draw.
this king will have only one job. Let me explain. If you exchange of all these pawns, how many jobs does this king have?
one.
To protect that pawn. Stop that pawn. So he'll just come here and stop it. But if it has to stop that pawn and protect these pawns, then its work is so much harder. Have you seen? So what do I need to do? I want to make a threat.
Is it here or here?
Whichever place, it doesn't matter right now. So I'll probably play this move 2 steps, or even just move my king. And within the end game, bring your king closer first. It's always a good idea to make your king active, because you only have one piece that is not pawns, and that's the piece that can go and attack and go and defend. Have you seen?
The king.
So what do you want to do with this king? Do you want to bring it to protect this pawn, or do you want to bring it to attack this pawn? Tell what do you think is a good move?
Attack the pawn.
Exactly, because that pawn, you're going to give it away anyway. It's going to be a decoy. All right. So the first move is Telo, Hera, play.
Me?
Yes, play.
Telo, Hera.
Okay, Telo, play.
It's Telo.
Telo, yes.
The first move. Hera.
Okay, so you're stopping me very nicely. Hera, play.
Can I please?
No, Hera. Don't move that pawn yet. Okay. When you move it, you're moving it closer to him to queen. First, you must make sure you're ready to make a queen. So make progress in terms of how you're going to make a queen. So, or even force him to make further weaknesses. This is okay. Have you seen? Then maybe they're going to play a move like this. And maybe you can even begin to make a move like this. Have you seen? Because your move already, that one is already just there waiting. First, you create a clear plan of making a queen here. Is that okay? So maybe they're going to play here. That's okay. And then now, is it a good time
You can try it.
Is it a good time to try and make a queen?
Why move it 2 steps?
Yeah, I think you can. Now it's a good time because now he has to go the other side. He may try and chase us first. I don't want to exchange many pawns, so maybe I'll move away. Maybe if he captures, I capture. But now, if he doesn't get into the square, he will not catch that pawn. So now they have to start moving towards that pawn. Have you seen? Telo, have you seen? So now I bring my king in, and they can't come back. If they come back, I make a free queen. It's in the square, right?
They go something like.
But if they play here, I make a push. Now they have to get into the square. Okay, they get into the square. Since I don't need to push anymore, they'll have to go there anyway. So I start making my own queen. Have you seen?
He tries to come back this side.
Then they.
It's black, white.
What way can wait to play? Attack that guy.
What else can he play?
Okay. Another element in chess. What will protect this pawn, Telo?
Okay.
Nothing. Do you want to go and eat this pawn so that you have 2 queens? Don't eat unnecessary pawns. What you're looking for is a passed pawn that can become a queen by force. If you go looking for this pawn, you could be wasting time, right? So when they're going that way, I already have a passed pawn. So I'm going to, maybe I'll play here, that is fine, attacking that pawn and making way. And then I start making a queen. Okay?
Question. 1 or 2 queens?
2 queens, but the first queen better. Otherwise, your opponent can. Have you seen? Now already have a queen. Doesn't matter.
You know what this reminds me of? Your game.
Papa, there's the one thing I've never told
I
you.
didn't play Lenoir.
Who's that? Who's that little one?
I am who taught you guys chess.
Papa,
Oh,
Chess through challenges.
so the person who you played and then you lost because it was stick.
I didn't lose.
Oh,
Still
you drew because
yeah. Because I'd calculated everything until the end and then I forgot just to look. So painful. It's fine, I'll do that video.
Papa, let me tell you something.
The WFM.
There's one thing only Heavy, the one who said it, is when I kept it in my mind. That, you know, when you reach up to here, you just take a queen and land it here. And then some people normally just do it over there.
If you do that, it's illegal.
It is illegal.
What? Now,
So-
once I did it and I...
Now let me show you guys a position and you tell me what the best move is for... What the best move is for. Let me see.
I will. You make that happen.
One moment.
Papa, you're removing a king.
Let me see. I'm not removing the king. I just want to put a position. Give me a rook. I'm trying to see what position I want to help you guys understand chess with. Okay? Yeah, let's start with this position. Now, when you have more pawns on one side of the board, it's called a pawn majority. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So let's put some rooks on the board here. Like this.
This is such an unfair position.
Why is it unfair?
Because look at
The rooks.
Look
If
at-
it was Black's turn, Black should have exchanged the rooks.
I don't think so.
Okay, so let's look at this position first and understand. The first thing is, and that's the question I'm going to be asking, should Black exchange the rooks or not?
No,
So
I don't think so.
Black has played here, should Black exchange the rooks? Why?
I don't think so because firstly, I have pawn weaknesses here. He has a pawn majority there, which he has a stable pawn. And if you exchange of rooks, you might not have the best chances of winning.
So let me explain what's happening. What's a pawn majority, Telo? You have more pawns on one side than the other, okay? So first and foremost, let's remove these guys for a moment so that we can deal with the pawn majority.
Do you think they should exchange rooks?
We'll come to that. That's the question we're coming to. Telo, pay attention. If you have a pawn majority, it means you can make a passed pawn by force on that side, especially if your pawn structure is good. If your pawns are like this, it's not very easy to force a passed pawn.
For white or black?
For white. But here white has a pawn majority, they still have a pawn majority. But many times it's hard to force.
Pawn between those.
Well, no, actually, what is exact? No, in this position, yeah, like this, it's very hard to force a pawn break. There are ways you can, but you have a pawn majority, but your pawns are more or less blocked. Have you seen?
Yes.
But like this, when your pawns are on an extra file and they're okay, it's possible to force a pawn majority. Sorry, a passed pawn, because that's what you want to make. You want to make a passed pawn so that you can make a queen, right? So which pawn, how can you make a passed pawn here, Telo? What's the pawn that will become a passed pawn? Which pawn will become a passed pawn?
If I'm white or black.
If you're white. Black cannot make a passed pawn okay easily. I'll show you exceptions. But right now, let's put these kings. Yeah, as white. Let's put these kings far away. How can white make a passed pawn if the kings are not involved? Yes.
If you exchange the pawns.
How do you exchange the pawns? Come and show me the moves.
So, it's like a pawn.
You can stand. You have to make make the moves that can make a queen.
So, we can start bringing. If it was black stone.
It's white stand. It's not black stand. How do you make a passed pawn here? Hera, what is the first move?
Well, I've gone through most of them. This one, I think it's a mistake because of this. I've thought of this. Now I was thinking what he can do, and I also thought of this one. So my plan here was after this, there can be something like this. If this pick.
Why pick?
Wait, don't even pick.
Yes, because you already have your passed pawn, right? And this is called a protected passed pawn, which is very dangerous, right? So the principle is this: which pawn can become a passed pawn? This one, it's the one that has space. So essentially, what you want to do is to have a place like this where you're pushing this pawn and they pick. Telo, pay attention. You pick and you pick, right? Have you seen? So the pawn you want to move first is one that can become a pawn, passed pawn. That's the first move. What you have to be careful about, if they play here, for example, Telo, pay attention, monsters in your nose. How do you progress? How do you proceed, Telo? So that you can make a passed pawn?
So you can make a passed pawn. It's
Hera, what is the move?
I think.
I'm
not sure if it's right.
Yeah, king.
Actually, no, it's not.
What?
I thought of this, but now I place this, and now this stops the progress
Exactly.
of
This is called a deep freeze. So it's very easy to make this mistake. And then this deep freeze stops these pawns from moving. So basically, it makes your majority paralyzed. Okay. So you have to be very, very careful about the holes you leave behind, because someone can deep freeze you with those holes, right? So what's the correct move? Make this move first, then you make this. Because now if they do this,
could have let me see.
you just, okay, time doesn't allow it. Alright, so now let's say they play a move. This is the only move they can play. Now you push your pawn. If they pick, you pick back. Okay, and you have your passed pawn. Have you seen?
Yes.
So you have a pawn majority. Alright? So it's very clear that these pawns can make a queen by themselves, because you have a pawn majority on this side. Even if they're back home like this, these pawns, if the king is not here, they'll make a queen and white will win. Do you understand? So you really need to know that. The only problem is, if you try and push these pawns without support, this king is going to eat the extra pawn. So for example, you come and do the exact things that you've done, all those things, exchange, then you have an extra pawn, right? And then this king, let's say this king is nearby, the king just comes close. Okay? And you push, they just come close, and the king eats the pawn. So you're...
And now you guys are equal, and he's able to go to the other one after he captures whatever.
And this is photo or draw.
Exactly. So, why is this a big issue? Because the king is doing one thing. So the king can freely go and defend. So what you need to do is make the king do two things. How do you make the king do two things? Okay, so that's how we are planning.
But we are having...
So let's go back to our position, which is what we are looking at. And this is a very important point in the rooks, yes. Alright, so here. Should black exchange the rooks, Telo? Now, exchanging the rooks is very bad for black.
I was right.
I'll tell you why.
I was right.
I'll tell you why. Because white can force a passed pawn here. Alright? Have you seen? And this king will have to stop this passed pawn. Black cannot force a passed pawn here. So if I'm white, I'm going to exchange the rooks. Have you seen?
Dad, guess who was right even with the reason why? Just guess.
Listen. Then I bring my king. Okay? Have you seen? Now, the next step of the game is to... actually, I'll even move this pawn because I think I can capture, then I'll make an extra queen. So I get ready to make an extra queen. Right? Something like that. So basically, when the king is going this side to stop my pawn, I'll come, eat these pawns and make a queen. Have you seen? So I'm going to move my queen closer so the queen is very close. Okay, so maybe they're going to play... What move will they play? Maybe something like this. Okay, what will they play? They can't allow me to come here. Yeah, so that's an important move to pay attention to. I'll play here so that I'm not ready to make a passed pawn. Even better, because now my passed pawn is an outside passed pawn. This is even better. Have you seen? Like getting up.
Who said I picked?
Yeah, that's what you did.
Who said I picked?
If you don't pick, what do you do? Because I'm just about to pass. And I'm attacking your pawn anyway.
Mine is box.
So if you're...
I push.
So just pick.
It just captures.
Then now I push. I now come to attack this pawn.
You know you're making... You know your king is in Zugzwang.
The king is in Zugzwang, yes. It's doing two things.
Because, you know,
I
he
pick
has
this guy.
to go and stop it, and then he ends.
Yeah, the king is doing two things. Now, I have to be very careful because you can come and pick this guy, then you come round, eat this guy, and make a queen. So I have to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you please push these pawns and say that they're there?
Yeah, so this you have to calculate. Also an important thing because you can come and pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shall I be seen what I'm counting? The king can come and eat there 1, then it comes there 2, comes there 3, picks this pawn 4, moves out of the way 5, 6, 7, and 8.
1,
To make a queen.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hera, that is not the most efficient.
Why?
This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have you seen? So remember what I told you. Don't eat unnecessary pawns. The natural move is to come and eat this pawn, but that's a blunder. And many times, you may actually find, like when this king is here, if you eat this pawn, you lose your advantage. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So if you eat that pawn, you are losing the game. Eating that, so you have to start. Okay? Now you're winning. It could be, maybe I don't know if you're winning or not. Okay? Sorry.
Queen.
Actually, let's say, even if they are queening, you queen here and the queen, then you move a check with the queen here, you move away, you take that queen, you take it back, you move your pawn forward, okay? They start coming, you move the pawn forward again, they keep coming, take, then you make a queen, okay? And this is a very common, simple plan. So the message I want you to remember, don't eat unnecessary pawns. Calculate, make a queen fast and make it quickly, okay? Will you remember that? And then a very easy plan to win in such a position. So you've made your queen. They're about to make a queen. Don't stress. You have another queen here. Okay? So just bring your queen behind that pawn. even if it's here. Then you wait for them. Okay? They move, you just start moving your pawn. They move, you sacrifice your queen.
But do you know?
Okay.
I just know I was
And then you
thinking to move that queen there, but I just.
But you have to have a plan. The plan is to exchange it and sacrifice it. Because you have to remember that a pawn that's about to become a queen is actually a queen. So sometimes you sacrifice a rook for it, a knight for it, a bishop. You have to be very careful about past pawns.
Especially a bishop.
Can I tell you what people say about past pawns? Past pawns are criminals that must be stopped. Like, if your opponent has a past pawn, you be very careful about those past pawns.
But you know that's even a bigger risk than that.
There's a bigger?
Risk.
What's a big risk?
Stop checkmate.
Yes, stop checkmate.
What?
That is true. But you have to be very careful about, what do you call those guys? Are we still streaming? I'm not sure. I think we are. So we have Lou says nice. The kid seems tired. Yeah. Someone says you guys look tired. Yeah, you should. Are you tired?
Yes.
Okay. All
So
right.
I was doing something like this and
You're doing something like that. Okay. So probably time to sleep. Though Hera, we need to look at some opening lines very quickly so that we can.
I go.
Telo, yes, you can. Today I thought we were going to do Puzzle Rush, but sorry, I came a bit late and we didn't have time. Sorry, go ahead.
Wow.
Good job, good job. Have you learned anything? You remember the Zugzwang?
No, the Zugzwang, it's a quiet move.
Pawn majority, you remember? You remember
Majority?
in the endgame, make the king do two things.
Yeah. Make the king to.
When you have a pawn majority, what do you do?
That with my bishop.
Yes.
Hera, please just give me my piece that
I
you're
do
holding.
not have.
You have a piece in your hand.
I don't.
You'll see yourself in the camera.
I
People can
promise.
hear you say that.
That with my bishop.
I don't have your bishop, Hera. I really don't.
It's your dad.
I don't have it.
It's your dad.
Fine. Okay. So let's see, what line are we going to play today? Let's do this.
I think someone did this. No, but they played this instead of this.
So whenever this knight comes out, that's a move. Okay.
Why that?
Why? Okay, it's very complicated, but every time in these lines when this knight comes, you want to do that, then they'll probably attack you back and move your bishop all the way back. Okay?
If you move here?
You're blocking your bishop, many other things, so just play here. And you're going to, once this knight moves, you're picking it with check. So it's just a temporary measure, and you're protecting that. It's the best square for that bishop. Okay? So normally they pick something like this, attacking your knight. You can pick this knight. Okay? You've taken a knight, you must take a knight back. Okay. Then you pick check. Okay? The best place for this king is just here. Then here, this bishop can come here, looks very dangerous, but what you do is just to castle.
And you just left a pawn.
Hmm?
You just hung a pawn.
You've hung a pawn.
Yes.
Yeah, but here the pawns are not the most important one. Look at this guy. So first of all, if you're black, you can't go doing moves like this. You lose the game. Immediately, first of all, there's this move. There's another move like this. It's just very dangerous for you to do things like this. So, this king is in the center, so you really need to get your pieces out or have a serious attack. And right now, black counter plays this attack. This. And it's not time to learn a lot of new opening lines, so I'm being unfair. We'll go through this a bit later. So here maybe the move that many people would play is probably a move like this.
Okay. Just have to wait for
And this is one of the few instances when you just bring your queen into such a square. Because the knight can't move. If the knight moves, you pick here, and you're still protecting your checkmate. So do? They protect the bishop. So now they can actually do it, and now you pick this guy.
But what if they just do it?
They just
Do it. Like they just...
Okay. So now the only move is this move. So you can see black has to spend like very many only moves, and black is still worse. You're threatening the queen, and you're threatening checkmate.
Wait. Oh no, doesn't matter.
Yeah, what do you're saying pick the knight. Queen falls. You pick with the queen. Checkmate on G2. Bishop is attacking, queen is attacking.
What if you pick with your pawn?
Pick what?
Never mind.
Yeah, so pick your queen. I'm attacking your queen, attacking your king.
Is this even good for white?
Very good. Can you find white's move?
Wait, can I see?
Remember, the best defense is attack.
Well, yes, I'm pretty certain I can.
You can do it.
Wait.
You're thinking of sacrificing your queen for the bishop?
What
What are you thinking?
Wait, this is not a... You can just come
Does this really work if I play this?
Yeah.
So just take your queen. You still checkmate.
Oh, it's... Wait.
I got an idea.
Okay.
I got
What are your options?
Hey, you can,
First your queen
hey,
is
you
under
can block
attack.
this.
Yeah.
You
So
can
then,
stop this checkmate.
How?
You could either move on your... You could either push a pawn.
okay, let me tell you the problem, Telo. The bishop is attacking your queen also.
So, what if you pick the bishop?
What? I pick with the rook. Attacking your bishop, threatening checkmate.
Take with the rook, do what?
Pick, this is under attack.
What do you...
Checkmate, try to punish.
How do you... What? Pick.
So,
Something.
Pick the queen.
pick.
You have a knight for a queen. I pick your bishop.
Check.
I move out. Yeah. I move out, but though I can even give you a bishop just to say, you know what.
Play on your child. How? Papa, someone said YouTube something child.
YouTube? You read it.
Huh? YouTube. This is the
This is the move.
Which is the move?
That's just the simplest move.
Let me show you.
But it's not a network. That's one, I've thought of that. I also thought of sacrificing the queen. Picking here.
Keep thinking. Now at least you're making some progress.
YouTube. Now.
But you can see immediately that they can pick and then pick your rook and choose an exchange at the very minimum.
Yes.
Even they can actually just... No, not really. But...
And maybe they can even pick on G2. No, G2 doesn't work. They just pick back. Okay. Yeah, so pick. And the rook can also come. It's a bit tricky. Keep thinking. Can I show you the answer because of time?
If I get it, what do I get?
A hug.
No, give her. Papa.
And you see, these options are very few. And I've even given you the answer. The best attack, defense is attack. Tell you can also find it. Like, this is an easy move. Your queen is under attack, and I'm telling checkmate.
That's all
What?
right. Checkmate.
Do you know, I thought I saw something so beautiful and amazing. I pick here attacking my queen. You pick. Then I bring my rook here. Then you just pick with your bishop.
No. Why would I pick that? I'll pick here on G2 checkmate.
But it's check.
Oh, it's check. Oh, it's check. But, yeah, okay, fine. And let's say I don't pick and I just move away. I don't pick. What
That will actually be almost checkmate. It's almost checkmate.
What's your
It's
plan?
almost checkmate.
Give me a hint. Which piece am I using?
I don't know. You figure it out.
Are you sure you don't know?
I know the answer perfectly well. I've looked at it in the house many times. I'm attacking your queen and trying to checkmate her. It's a simple.
But this exact.
Okay, you're using the queen.
This exact one.
Maybe I can just do this. Like I'm stopping the checkmate. Yes, I'm losing a rook, but I'm stopping checkmate.
You're using a rook.
Do I have any checks?
Hey.
Yes, you do. You have 2 checks.
One.
Yeah.
I can see one.
2. I said 2 checks.
You have 2 checks. Great. Let's keep thinking. So those are your checks. Do you have any captures?
Yep.
This one, which doesn't work. There's that doesn't work. And these other checks don't work, alright? Do you have any threats?
You can capture.
Yeah, then this will be checkmate. Yeah, tell me.
Am I threatening me checkmate?
I think so. You see?
You're looking at
What
this-
are the checkmate? That's the question.
What are the threats? Threat is what you guys don't look at. You want to tell.
Wait, no, look.
So look at threats. Because you can already see the problem. Then I look for threats.
You have checks, captures, and attack.
What threats can you make?
Checks, capture.
How are you using your queen to possibly even make a threat here? There's only one I've seen.
Which one?
Picking the pawn, but now you just fall into checkmate.
That is one. What's another threat? There's another threat you should see.
Picking your bishop.
That's not a threat. That's a capture.
But I'm also threatening your rook.
Fine. Okay. What's another threat? There's a threat that is so easy.
Okay, fine. Let's look at each and every single square your queen can move to. Each and every single square. 1, 2, wait. Diagonal 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wait! Does this really even
Hera. Think.
does it even work?
Let me say chess until
No, it
you get
doesn't.
it. Let me say chess until you get it. Chess, 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 chess,
Imagine
chess,
this does
chess,
not work.
chess, 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 chess.
Because after
chess,
you play here, he
chess,
just picks
chess,
this pawn
chess,
with his queen.
chess, chess,
Now you pick it.
chess,
He'll pick
chess,
with his bishop.
chess.
No, he won't. He will. Wait, now you got 2 rooks for a. This is. If you play here, he has like 10 different ways to stop you.
Stop what?
The checkmate.
Which checkmate?
This one.
Okay. What are those different ways?
Oh, it's 10 is too much. I mean, like only 1. 2. This is 1. If he does this, which is a check,
Hey.
now you pick. Because that's the only.
And if it captures,
Then you pick. So what does he have here? 2 pieces. 2 pieces.
At least I have
What
tried.
do you play? What do you play?
I'm checking.
Star.
What do I pick? That's
Picks the
1.
rook.
Why do you have 3 pieces?
Which 3 pieces?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you've just given up 2 pieces for a rook.
Oh, you have a rook.
So the move is actually this move. Just that. And that's why this is the only move. This is a blunder. Knight is a blunder.
Dad, question. But does it really work?
And that position, actually that line is forced. Almost forced. If you play those 2 funny things that someone can play, can get into
First for
trouble
white
like that.
and black.
Black makes those choices. So the best moves for black in that position. And it's not that. Okay, so play that, this. quickly. That. This.
2.
This. What did you play? This.
Abita, his king and queen have been disarranged for 5 moves.
The game continues. So okay, carry on. I don't know what the rule is by the way. And by the way, another secret point.
First, it's illegal.
Let me tell you something. They can also play this move. And it's very tempting to play here.
It is fake.
It is. But that's not the correct move.
Why?
But is this correct here? Because if you pick here, then the queen picks this way. And again, an important tempo. So if I remember correctly, when, yes. When this is played, once again you bring a bishop all the way back. And if they pick, now you bring your knight and your dama gains a tempo. And then you pick back that way. It's very interesting. I don't understand why it's like that, but that's the way it is. Oh, normally, and by the way, this is the reason. Let's assume this bishop is here. Okay. And then you play here. What's the difference?
The bishop is there.
Yeah, let's assume the bishop is here, not here. Say, for example, let me give the example of what I'm talking about. Okay, just...
Yes, I understand. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Queen there.
Because you're not defending this.
Yes. So now when you attack me, you can pick here. Actually, it's almost completely losing because they'll pick here. Or the queen can come out and it's not winning anymore.
Wait, so you pick it?
Pick here.
So now what do you do?
The queen has to come here. Because if you pick this guy, then this is losing. You see?
Yes.
But how...
So check.
Yeah, white is not better. So that's pretty bad, I think. So better is... That's the main difference. That's why the bishop comes back. So if you remember that kind of idea, you know that the bishop should always go back to...
Can I pick it?
Please give me my phone, Hera.
I'm not holding it.
Okay, let's go. This, that. Okay, so if I play this move, remember to play all the way back, then I play here, then I play here, and now you can pick back with your bishop, That's okay. That's fine. Have you seen? That's just one of the lines. You just have to remember.
So what's the whole point? You've just won a pawn, and what if you win?
Yeah, but it's the question here is winning extra moves and extra tempi and piece activity. So those kinds of things, we'll discuss them in detail a bit later because they're new. But let's go back to the first thing we looked at because that line is also very important. Okay, start. This. Here we go. This. Then this move.
Is it getting annoying?
It's not annoying yet.
Wait, is it even the correct move?
It is. It's a check. I think it looks kind of fun.
Wait, Wait, is it real?
That's the correct move. Yeah, it's kind of nice actually. Riva Cyclogia Hapata.
I need to move it out of the board. Just wait and see what is coming.
Okay, sorry, Basi. Apologize.
Adjust.
Illegal.
I said adjust. I'm going to play this piece. Aeroplane. I didn't touch it. Adjust. Was it here? How was it here? How was it here? Was it here? Was it here? I think it was here. No, wait, no. It was
You're the one who has to wake up early in the morning.
So I'm still gonna play this piece. Wait, let me think fast.
You know you have to wake up early in the morning, the bus is coming at what time?
5.
Yeah. You know what time it is?
Okay.
It's okay.
You know, if you sleep late, you'll just have a nap. And meaning when you wake up, at the time you wake up, you want to be sleepy. The time you get sleepy is around 4, of which I'll be home.
Okay. Sleep is good for your brain, by the way. Sleep 8 hours.
Look at who's talking. Dad.
I'm an old man.
So, jup, 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 jup. Is it touch me?
Nah. You can play on it.
I can.
Yes, you can.
Never mind. But the rules of FIDE say I have to play this piece. So I decide to play it.
Okay, I apologize. I'll not do it again. That is the wrong move.
Wait, Dad. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
100%.
100%. The correct move is this.
Oh! What's the point of picking the pawn? Doesn't really change anything.
It has actually. First of all, you've taken a pawn. You're opening up the center. Yeah, something like that. And now you're ready to play e4, d4, which is attacking the queen, getting a bishop out. You have a very nice strong center. So you have this is a serious threat, by the way. You're seriously threatening to play this move. And that is kinda difficult for your opponent. So, yeah, okay. Then this is a move, then that is a move. We'll discuss this later because of time. And then you have to play this move, okay? And this move is played, and the best move normally is this.
Why with the knight?
Because you don't want to give 2 pieces for a rook.
Okay.
And then you have to remember whether the move is d4, which I think it is, or it's something else. But I think it's d4. So you protect that square. And I actually know in my book, in my lines, I have like 2-3 moves after this. But now you're very close to my knowledge in this line. But generally, white is better. This position. That's the valuation. So why do you think white is better?
Why do I? The king is in the center.
First, you have an extra pawn.
Okay. So you have
but
an extra,
material is not
but-
enough. You have a better
But
center.
your pieces aren't
Not developed. That's true.
His king is in the center. You have an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have an extra pawn.
Yeah.
And
And I think the move he has to play is probably this move, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why I think that's the move. I'm not sure whether it's the move.
because what else can he possibly?
You can think about getting his pieces out.
Possibly. No, about moving the knight. Like this, I pick you. Like this, I pick you. Like this, I pick you. Like that, I pick you.
Yeah, so that knight is also in prison. So generally in this position, white is a bit better, but you have to figure out the ideas after this, which are things we'll get to once we begin to get to these positions. Is that okay? Yeah, those are the things we...
Dad, do you know? You can easily trap the knight. If it was black's turn, you could just put the bishop here. The knight is firstly trapped. Then if you move your pawn, if he picks with his bishop, you bring your rook in, and now your bishop is pinned.
That works. Did guys understand what you said?
Yeah.
I don't think they did. I did. So let me tell you what you've said so that I can break it down to the guys who are not seeing what's happening there. And I told you you're very good in tactics, by the way. You should have done. Yeah. The knight out there. Picks. There. This. There. That. This. Picks. Picks.
We've played like I don't even know, 10 moves.
Castles, bishop out, queen out.
He's
Rarely is this a good move. Putting your queen in a discovery like this, but in this case it is. Then this.
I can't believe he is playing
This.
again, and he's playing for white, and he's
That. Then this. So you're saying that in this position, if it's white's turn, you play here. And let's assume, I don't think it's really trappable because you can probably play here to stop that. But let's say, let's play a random move. That won't work because there'll be no pin. It's a check, by the way. Thanks. So how do you block this? Anyway, I'll just put a knight here for the sake of the knight won't even work. Oh, the knight will work actually. The knight works. So your plan is to play here. Bishop has to pick. And then rook
does
there.
not work. Do you know why?
Why?
Because first he's attacking your bishop. Secondly, this bishop is still protected.
Yeah, but you'll pick it and then pick that guy.
So now when you pick it, he picks. You pick.
First, he can't do that because this guy is pinned. So he really has to play a move like this, which is still not surprising. You can still pick. Surprisingly.
He plays 2 moves because how many illegal moves have you played?
Good night, guys. That's Hera and Dad. I hope that we are good to go. Let's see if there's any comment other than what we have here. Studio. Yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll try and keep streaming.
If I win in arranging my pieces, we'll go and buy my Skittles. Anyway.
One day when you're much older, you'll see yourself on stream because we're recording all these things.
Yes.
They're actually live on YouTube.
Yes.
So
now,
talk to the guys as we bring this to close. I hope this audio, by the way. I think this is actually a fun format we're doing.
fun format of it.
For me, because we're training and it's not as tiresome as just the standard. And I don't know that people do just like this. We can. It's a unique kind of stream, I think. Yeah. I see lots of guys who have YouTube channels telling guys, please subscribe, like, leave a comment. I'm an old guy. I'm also a doctor. So surely, how can I say things like those?
Can I ask?
Hera,
If you find an 80-year-old who has a YouTube channel, are you pretty sure, none of his videos, he'll say that, please like.
Are they called Dr. Victor Nani?
What if you find an 80-year-old who was once called Dr. Victor?
Nani?
No.
The medical doctor in Kenya with two beautiful daughters, Hera and Telo, and he's training them chess.
What if? Yes, there's one person who I know has ever said that on stream. You.
Okay. So take it away, Hera, so that we can outro.
Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Yes.
Ding that notification. Why is that important?
I don't know, so that they can watch videos.
No, there's something on YouTube called an algorithm. So when people interact with the stream, it shows that people like what they're seeing. So it sort of makes YouTube recommend it. That's the whole idea. And many guys appreciate, but they will not be able to comment or like because it's like an extra step. So I think that's why guys say do those things.
I have never understood why someone wanted to ding the notification bell.
So that when someone is uploading,
I thought when someone uploads, it like it gives you a notification.
only if you dinged the notification bell.
What if you see mom's phone and your phone? You'll see like 3,000 messages. And why would someone read something that came on YouTube? If some people don't read what's on WhatsApp, why would I just find it? I just found it weird.
Okay. Good night, guys. Thank you for joining us. Keep tuned for